Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're watching a pub match on my favorite map, Grist Mill. Lots of fun, close fighting in a house. With that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. And this is my favorite map, by far, Grist Mill. Some rainbows have already come out and charged towards this house. You wonder why this map is a great map? This house. So, for those of you who don't know, the point is not on the house, actually. It's in the middle of the waterway, but everyone fights over the house. I do not know why. I do not care. But it makes this map the greatest map of all time, especially with the cavalry that the Union gets. I don't know if Confederates do. We'll probably figure that out. But if you wonder why, oh, if a team has cavalry, one, you can look at the flag, and you can see that the flag is the cavalry-shaped flag. It's kind of that triangle cut out of the flag. It looks beautiful. In terms, let's look at the officers on each team. We have Rally Trooper here. We have Warrior, George Bushington, or George Bush. And that's all they have. Sorry if the scoreboard looked off. It probably did. In terms of Confederacy, we have Fuse Wall Jackson. And then on yonder, we have 5th Floridian. Corn Pop was a bad dude, and Gallium VR. So this will be interesting. Confederates are not really defending the house, which is sad. I get why, though, because the point is actually there. So, we'll see where the Union amounts to attack. Yo, no! No, they're not going for the house. No. But no, this makes sense. Union needs to fight over the point, not the house. Again, it's quite a shame. This house is a beautiful thing to see. But unfortunately, Union will be going out straight for the point. This is kind of cool, regardless of the house, though. This is kind of cool because both sides are. I'm out of bounds. So yeah, this is still a cool map, regardless, because of, like, you have the stream in the middle, you have trees. It's still a very, very cool map. My game's surprisingly running well with this river. So yeah, Union is not charging out the Confederates. They are instead just kind of sitting back here shooting. Actually, they are charging in. Again, I don't know why. Yeah, they should charge in. Numbers are even in favor of the Union by 4. I just wanted to quick check that. And Union's going to come in and completely wipe the Confederates here. Oh, get the flags? They get the flag. They get the flag. Yeah, well done by the Union. You couldn't just cap the point right now. Oh my goodness. Maybe my game is running back. Is that guy what? I'm not the only one who saw that, right? So yeah. That's kind of weird. So the Union completely destroyed the Confederates on the point. And now they are going to be, some of them are charging the house, some of them are staying back in the woods. Actually, a majority of them are. But we do see why I love this map. So we can see the trashing begin inside this house. It's very tight. You can only see this on Washington Street and Grist Mill, this intense house fighting. This isn't as tense as it normally is, but still pretty cool. That flag bearer trying to get in, I don't know why. Union capped the point, and Confederates will be forced to retake the point. It's going to be very hard for the Confederates to do so, especially with the Union being smart. Not charging the house, staying back, staying in those entrenched positions. It's going to be very hard. Confederates are spread out. You do have a decent Confederate force moving to the point. It is only a third of their forces, though. You have a third here, you have a third at spawn, and then you have a third in that house. Again, Demon coming in. Point blank misses Riley, then you get some. Confederates beelining is training the Eastern group, but then it's kind of destroyed. We have Pretsit left. Who gets killed? But yeah, that's not surprising. We have Doug in here.
Shoot outside of the window. Shoot. Pick 'em up. Pick 'em up.
Here he goes.
Use this as solid cover. Hey, you guys on the first floor, get up here. Get up here. They're coming inside the mill.
Hey, we can't stab each other.
Thank you over there.
What do you mean, Doug?
And we do.
So, let's see. We do have Fuseball Jackson.
Fucking ass down, boy.
Dog is getting kills. He's one stab, though. Oh, the Confederate missed his first stab, missed the second one, and then Doug goes down. Confederates are able to hold the house, but again, that's not the point. Apologies, I wasn't able to mute my mic before I coughed. My bad. That's kind of embarrassing. But yeah. With that being said, Confederates hold the house, Union holds the point. Not too crazy. Nothing too crazy here. Confederates actually holding a lot of men in that house. Actually, they still have a lot of men. It kind of looked like they had more because it was like this. And I was like, wow, so many Confederates. But those Confederates are just back there.
They're coming up. Yep,
Watch
independent
it,
fire.
watch
It's
it.
independent fire.
Where are they coming
Independent
from?
Independent fire.
On their way, independent fire. Independent
Yep, don't
fire.
worry about
That was a team kill.
Fill these gaps, boys. Fill these gaps.
Hold it down and hold
So-
it. Make sure you're on these lines. I'll remark them first.
So yeah, they get a kill. A team kill there, which is pretty funny to watch. Confederates going down to engage. That doesn't really mean much though, because for those of you who don't know, if the defending team has a less percentage of tickets than the attacking team, the defending team will go up to the level of the attackers. So if the defenders have 50% of tickets when they retake the point, and the attackers have 75% of their tickets remaining, the defenders will go from 50% tickets remaining to 75%. However, both sides went to engage at the relatively the same time, which means that both sides hit 75% of their remaining tickets at around the same time, which again is it's pretty cool. We have a random. Are they charging? Okay.
New line.
Boys, press 1, charge them out. Press 1, charge them out. Get your reps charged. Get your revolvers.
We have Corn Pop taking some shots. Not with a basketball, though. Instead, with his pistol. We have Doug charging out here. Killing Corn Pop, but he goes down. Rally Trooper, though,
I didn't brain right. Don't
gets killed after killing a couple men. Those Union charging out. Again, nothing too much in the grand scheme of things. Again, Confederates are very, very spread out. The round before this one was Pry Ford, which should be up by now, that video, that pub match. Union, that was the round right before this one. Union was very, very not aggressive that whole game, compared to this game where they just kind of charged in. I wish putting a line for his men to see you. Oh my goodness, that's such a cool shot. Okay, let's get one cinematic shot here, because this game can get very cinematic once that stuff disappears up top. Look at this. Look at this.
Alright,
Kill these sister fuckers.
Oh no, there's a dead guy there. But yeah, that is what the heck.
You can see the rebels shoot them. Drop them.
Yeah, what are you doing, stupid?
Yeah.
What is that?
If they charge it, that's great. If they're getting closer, it means
That is
they're
stick.
missed.
I really can't tell. But yeah, look at this overview. You do have Union Rambles going into that house, which again I don't blame them. It's a great house, but it's probably causing their team to lose some on the lines, making the tickets more even, because Union is definitely ahead on tickets. Let's see what are the Confederates doing. They are reforming behind this house, but there's not a lot of them. The Confederates are very, very spread out. Oh, is someone recruiting? A thing you will see in pub matches is people recruit. Some of these strategies for recruiting that I have seen and that I have maybe done myself is you stand at spawn and talk to everyone that comes in. A very risky strategy indeed. One where people will tell you to shut up. It's a very scary strat. I actually haven't. I've maybe done that once, but I'm trying to recruit for my regiment. But yeah, another way to recruit people is be officer, like this man from the 30th Ohio is. Do a good job leading. Put a few recruitment messages in the chat or say something. Yeah, recruiting is a fun business. I haven't done it in a long time. We do see the Confederates beginning to charge. However, they do not have any men. When I say any men, I mean in comparison to the Union force here. There is too many Union guys here for the Union to lose. It's like the Russian forces right now. They should not be able to lose. Confederates losing this. However, they do have some skirmishers here who will be able to taunt the Union forces. Confederates kind of surround. Never mind, not really. This house was a lot farther away than I thought it would be when I was looking from this perspective. So yeah. Confederates need to retake the point as quickly as they can. Because like I said earlier, with both teams going down percentages, over time that percentage is going to get lower and lower and lower and lower. And so the defenders won't be able to regain as much tickets as they could the longer this process goes. So they need to retake the point quickly. Or they need to charge the Union and try to flip the point so that they... Because right now, the Confederates are now the attackers, the Union are now defenders. That final stage, which usually for the defenders is last stand, attackers as final push gets flipped. So now the Union who are defending the point would get last stand, meaning you can't get any reinforcements, you can't respawn after that last stand is hit. And then the Confederates, who were the defenders, now attackers because of the counterattack, will get final push. Which, those two strategies that I just mentioned, Confederates go to taking losses, which doesn't mean anything. Those two strategies of either flipping the point or trying to retake it as quickly as you can involve one thing.
Payback.
That one thing is that you're being aggressive and charging. Sitting back in a counterattack never makes sense. It never does. Because one, by waiting, I mean, we're not even halfway through the counterattack. For those of you who don't know, if the attacking team caps when the defending team is at that first stage, battle ready, between 76 and 100% of their tickets left, they get a 20-minute counterattack when it goes to engaged. When the defenders are at engaged, meaning 51% through 75% of their tickets left, it goes to a 12-minute counterattack, then the taking losses, which is the third stage, which is 26% to 50% of tickets remaining for the defenders. It'll be a 7-minute counterattack, I think. So over time, it does, and then once you hit breaking and last stand for the defenders, it's an automatic win for the attackers. So that's why I don't know where I was going with that, but regardless, that's how the counterattack stage works. But yeah, back to the main point. That's why you need to charge the defenders at all time, because right now, if the Confederates on cap, both sides will be at engaged with 40 minutes left. That's insanity. Which means Union will have plenty of time to knock them down. Union really bunched up. Confederates kind of picturing them. You do see this Confederate force volleying at the Union from the water here. They do have kind of good shots here. We do have that other Confederate body out here taking volley shots. It's kind of hard to see him through the bushes and the smoke. They just are kind of shooting in the general direction. Union has two forces, one group facing down this Confederate group on top here. Do have kind of nice shots. And then we do have this other Union force in a very beautiful position, having nice shots on the Confederates in the water. So both sides going to taking losses here. With the point flipping, right? So again, the attackers become the defenders become attackers. That appears to be happening right now. In about half of this counterattacks, both sides have gone down. Half the stages before they hit their last stage. They've gone down 2 stages, and then in another 2 stages of going down, you'll hit that last thing. So Union could go to last stand here. The Confederates could go to final push, which would be insanity if the Confederates won this way. I still think the Confederates should charge, though. They should not sit back. Because if you charge, you either recap the point, which I don't think the Confederates should recap at this point, because at 40 minutes at taking losses is absolutely terrible. And because the Union can just sit back for 40 minutes, shoot you down, and win, which is what we've seen them do so far. But Confederates could charge, force the Union to go to the last stand sooner, and then cap the point and win. Which again, I think that's what the Confederates need to do to win right now. Either keep doing what they're doing and slowly not. I think they got to charge at some point within the next couple minutes. So yeah, we do have some Union spawns from Maine taking pop shots at this Confederate group here. I don't think it
Load and
really
hold, boys. Load and hold. Load and hold.
means much, though. Confederates kind of spread out, too. They've really just abandoned this house. And the one reason why I love this map is no longer happening. So, with that being said,
Alright, boys. Hey.
I just want to... So,
Hey.
yeah. We're probably... Okay, Confederates are charging. Good. I don't think the Confederates are intending to do the point flip thing. However, I think they want to retake the point, which is why this group is now charging. This is good. They're going to lose the charge. However, they're going to knock the Union down tickets, which I think is huge. They probably lost a decent amount of tickets, though, from that charge, because their whole group didn't charge. Union probably died a lot in formation, which information just means you are by a bunch of your friendlies, and your team loses 1 ticket. If you're skirmishing, either crouching or by 3 or 4 friendlies, your team will lose 3 tickets, and if you're alone by yourself, that's 5 tickets. Confederates charging on the other side, though, they're going to lose the charge. However, this is what they need to do to force the Union into last stand. Confederates do not want to win this charge right now. The Confederates do not want to win this charge. Union needs to win this charge for the Confederates to have a chance at this game. Which I think Union is going to be able to hold. So yeah, Union should probably pull off right now. Confederates want to not cap the point right now. The Union will have 40 minutes to knock you down to breaking in last stand, which you will be at taking losses right now, which is insane.
Love this spot.
That man wanted to go for the officer by kill. Confederates are recapping the point. This is dumb. Again, the whole point flipping thing is, I don't know how well known that is. I don't think it's known a lot. However, Confederates are not doing that. They are capping the point. Please, if I were playing this game and I were a Confederate, I would say pull off point. I would start team killing. I would get banned if I had to make sure my team doesn't cap this point. Because if they cap, that's cap. No, but Confederates are going to recap the point, which I think is a big mistake on the Confederate part. Because now Confederates will come in here with 40 minutes left at taking losses. They're very close to breaking because Union's close to breaking. Union can just sit back. They don't need to charge. They can just sit back, shoot him down to breaking, shoot him down the last stand, and win this game. Union can get aggressive. I don't think it hurts them either way because that first Union charge went very, very well. Union's kind of spread out, though. But they are together in a sense, which is important. Confederates merging in on this point, which they need to hold on point. They do not need to go for that house. I hate saying that, but don't go to the house. You're spreading your team out if Union charges like they did at the beginning of the game. They're going to win. So Union is reforming here.
Those gaps. Nice
come
and
on,
tight. Nice and
I'm
tight.
on the line.
Alright, now that we have more people.
Officer goes down. You're after trying to form the line. Confederates kind of spread out. Again, this is such a beautiful map even without the house because like Union has to take the point in the middle of a road. There's all these beautiful trees that can be used for skirmishing. But it is a very, very, very small map. So yeah, we do have some Confederate Rambles charging up. Again, Confederate Rambles are going to kill you. In terms of winning the game, they get a beautiful kill. Look at this trench, though. Like, this is beautiful. Like, these Confederates can shoot over this trench. And if you're Union right now, like, can you, even from this distance, you can't even see them. Like, that position is absolutely insane. Honestly, Confederates might want to just push up here. But looks like Union is just sitting back shooting. This is the game plan. This is going to be a very slow way to end this game. But I don't blame the Union. It makes sense. You're going to win doing this. Is this man a... Oh, no, he has a pistol. Has his carbine, and it goes down. Do I have a Confederate Rambo? Rambos are so much fun to watch. Ghost here. Bring up on why Goober P has a bugle. Don't hit the pistol. Don't hit the bugle, man. Oh, he kills the bugle guy. The wrong guy. Shit has a gun. Are you gonna kill him? Ghost laughing because he got away. Wow.
Where you got this?
Oh my goodness. Pub matches. A thing. It's an art. The art of the pub match. Union going down to breaking, surprisingly. That's the thing, too. At a taking losses, recap like that. Confederates go down to breaking. This is still hugely in the attacker's favor. This is a pretty close match. Union are charging in right as these Confederates go forward. This will be close.
Yep. We captured them now. Get those flags up.
So, Union's charging straight in to the point here. They need to go a little more left here. I don't think they're on point. They are off point. They're charging way away from point. Is their whole team charging? It's about... Confederates! Holy crap! They have 12 more men than the Union. So Union now on point capping. Union just needs to hold. Let the Confederates come to you. Hold it out. Don't charge them out. Don't charge them out.
Hold it here, boys.
Yeah, Warrior being... Oh my goodness. The massacre. I left my bodies on from the Gettysburg event at 150. And honestly, it's not killing my PC, so I'm going to keep it this way. Confederates charging through. They're obviously going to wipe the Union because of that numbers imbalance. We have a decent amount of Union respawning in. That attack was probably good for the Union because now you're going to have Rambos try to come out and get these last couple kills and then die. Right? Oh my goodness, he doesn't die. Is that a Bugle Boy? Oh my goodness. Wow. Maybe not. The curse of the oh my goodness, they keep charging. That's skirmishing death. And he's dead. Oh my goodness, he almost keeps dead.
Right, directly to my right.
So
Directly to my right, boys. There's a shit ton of them.
There's only like 5. Oh, this is again what I make note when I say like a team is doing something stupid. That is from the overview perspective, right? Teams can see very different things than what I'm seeing. Like for example, that guy sees like 5 guys in the woods here. He can't see past that, so he's probably like, "Oh crap, there's a lot of Union." Whereas I am like, "Oh, there's only 5."
Hey, who the fuck? Hey, who the fuck is stabbing? Are you okay, sir?
Did I go rally up everybody and get him in the house?
There's a Yankee down there.
Get him! Oh my goodness!
Get the free 5 tickets. Get those free 5 tickets.
fucking Yankee asshole.
Biggie. Biggie's getting a lot of kills there. Oh my goodness, there's more. Wow, these 3.
Guys, I got perfect shots upstairs. First floor.
That's okay.
Okay. Not kidding though. These Union guys are getting a lot of out of lines and skirmishing deaths. Like that's an out of line. Maybe a skirmishing. Probably out of line. That was insane for the Union. Not even kidding. Wow. Union might win right there because of that. Nothing else, guys? That was it. No. Union reforming here from spawn. Pushing towards the point. If Union charges again, we're probably going to see a final push last stand begin. When that last stand happens will be key. Because it's for the defenders, by the way. Last stand, you get no more reinforcements. So if you die before a last stand, you get to respawn and fight. If you die after last stand, you cannot respawn as the defenders. Now, when that happens is key. If it happens at the beginning of a Union charge here, that's huge because then the Confederates get wiped and they can't respawn. Whereas if it's in the middle or late of the charge, a lot of those Confederates can respawn and still stay in the fight, which is huge. Union appears to just be reforming right now. A Union hitting final push here. That's huge. Union just needs a charge right now. Confederates are close to last stand. They're probably going to hit it in the next 20 seconds. Okay, don't bet money on that. At least by 2 minutes they'll hit last stand. Oh my goodness, there's fighting in the house. Because we saw both sides hit breaking at the same time. Confederates were a little in front there. So Confederates the Union needs to charge. Which they are. They need to just keep sending their men in to make the Confederates go in the last stand here. That's what they need. A lot of skirmishing and out of lines here for the Confederates out in front. They need to. These Confederates need to pull back. They're going to cause their team to go in the last stand here, which would be perfect timing for the Union. Final push for those of you who don't know. It just means you get enough time to go from your spawn to point twice without bayonets or reloads. So that's how much time you get left in a final push. Confederates have got to hit last stand very, very shortly. Where is the Union team? They are so spread out right now. And they just need to keep charging in though. They need to knock the Confederates on the last stand. And then keep charging. Union cannot be falling back. There is no reason to fall back here. I understand you want to reform your men. But here's the thing. Confederates are not in last stand. So they'll just keep getting respawns now they're in last stand. Union just needs to charge. Charge. Keep knocking down Confederates. Confederates should not be doing this right now. It's very cool to watch. But at the same time, none of these Confederates respawn that are charging in and dying. Union cannot. Union just needs to charge in. Union's in disarray. Confederates are going to win this. So even though Confederates do not try to retake the point as quickly as they can, I think they did what they needed to do. They did a heck of a job. It was very, very close from the counterattack. Confederates having... It's a more six-man balance this time. But wow. A well-deserved win for the Confederates, especially because I was thinking they were going to lose this whole time. So, well-earned win. Very, very close. Union did most things smart, except for this very end. I think they've screwed that up a lot. But other than that, Union did well. Confederates did fantastic, especially for not recapping right away. Very, very surprising. Very, very well done. And that's really all the comments I can make. Yeah, look at that flag bouncing in the background. What the heck? War Rights is a perfect game that has no bugs. Oh my goodness, there's a dead officer in front of the thing. That's hilarious. So, yeah. Well, I'm intrigued to see the casualties. Because Union was aggressive at first. It took a while for the Confederates to respond. This is just well done by the Confederates. Yeah. That's really all I could say. The casualties are going to rack up. Look at the out of lines. That's insanity. If Union had a lot less out of lines trying to go for that house, it'd be huge. But then again, we saw some of those out of liners do some really good work for the Union. So yeah. With that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Join our Discord, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. See ya.